Hello, good afternoon everyone. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Prenki, and today I'm become your English teacher. Before we get started our learning process today, let us pray together in our belief. Pray, begin. Okay, the prayer is over. Alright, before we get started and go to the learning or the materials, let me check your attendance list first. Does anyone didn't come to the class? Nobody? Okay, that was excellent. Now we are going to learn about descriptive text. What do you know about descriptive text? Does anyone knows about that? Nobody? Or you heard about descript something like that? Nobody knew? Nobody heard? People? Okay, in Indonesian, we know descriptive text as menggambarkan. Teks yang menggambarkan. So, it is not like you drawing something, but you are drawing something by your words. That is make you describe something that, and this text have a function to describe something like people, place, animals, things, and so on. And of course, you can use it in your daily life, like you want to describe your favorite jacket, for example, and your favorite food, example, what it looks like. That is why we're going to learn about descriptive text. And by the way, there is a lot of descriptive text that we can use in our daily life. And today we are going to learn about descriptive people, only that. That's why today we are going to learn about that so that it will be clear enough to you and you will use that to describe someone in your daily life. Not daily life actually, you can describe anyone's or anybody that you know, like for example your parents. How do you like? No, I mean how looks like your father. In general, descriptive text has a function to describe many things. It can describe people, like I said before people, animals, place, or things. But we're going to learn specific just to describe people or someone. Well, what are the descriptive texts and what are the function? Well, descriptive text is one of the kind of the text that we can learn about, and it has a function to describe something that we want to describe. Well, for example, we can describe someone, place, animals, plants, or things that we want to describe about. For example, you want to describe your brother, or you want to describe your dolls, or you want to describe your plants or your animals, and so on and so on. And of course, that is the function of the descriptive text. Jadi, descriptive text itu berfungsi untuk menggambarkan segala hal yang hendak Anda gambarkan di dalam bentuk kata-kata. Seperti contohnya, mungkin Anda ingin menggambarkan saudara, binatang, boneka, tumbuh-tumbuhan, ataupun benda-benda yang hendak Anda gambarkan. Itulah fungsi daripada descriptive text tersebut. Well, next we are going to learn about the generic structure in descriptive text. What are the generic structure in the descriptive text? Well, we will find out about that, and we will discuss all of that so that clear for you. Well, descriptive text have two generic structure. The first one is identification, and the second one is description. In the first, identification. Well, in identification, it is the first paragraph that you can write down on your paper when you want to describe something that in general. So, Anda menggambarkan apa yang hendak Anda gambarkan secara umum terlebih dahulu. Contohnya, sebuah benda yang hendak Anda gambarkan dengan ciri-ciri yang secara garis besarnya saja. Contohnya sebuah sepatu. Anda akan mengatakan sebuah sepatu, saya mempunyai sepatu yang berwarna abu-abu. Itu sebuah contoh untuk menggambarkan secara umum. Dan yang kedua merupakan description. Well, in the description is the second paragraph, and this is the important part that you need to remember. Okay, the second one is about description. This is the second one structure in descriptive text. And what is the function and what is the content? Well, the description has a function to describe more detail about something that you want to describe. Contohnya adalah ketika Anda sudah menggambarkan sesuatu tersebut dengan secara umum, tadi seperti saya jelaskan sebelumnya, maka di paragraf kedua ini Anda akan menjelaskannya secara lebih detail. Contohnya, ketika Anda memberikan sebuah penggambaran tentang ayah Anda, yang pertama adalah di paragraf pertama tadi, contohnya, Anda menggambarkan dia sebagai seorang parubaya yang mempunyai umur sekitaran 30 atau 50 tahun, mempunyai wajah yang kurus dan juga rambut yang hitam contohnya, atau mulai memutih. Itu hanyalah penggambaran umum. Namun di paragraf kedua Anda akan menjelaskan bagaimana secara detail penampilan daripada ayah Anda tersebut. Oleh karena itu, di paragraf kedua ini Anda harus lebih teliti dan more specific when you are to explain someone that you want to explain. You need to describe and use all of the vocabularies that you know. For example, in descriptive text, there are various of the vocabularies that you can use. The first one is age. What is age? Age atau dengan kata lain usia. Anda menggambarkan orang tersebut berdasarkan ciri-ciri usia dengan Anda memperkirakan, or you want to thinking about, you just guess how old is he, how old is he or she. For example, my dad looks like 46 years old. That is you old, yeah. And next is about the face. What is face? Itu merupakan sebuah vocabularies yang bisa Anda gunakan pada descriptive text, yang mana Anda menggambarkan bentuk wajah secara lebih detail. Contohnya, berbagai macam orang memiliki bentuk wajah yang berbeda. They have oval face, have a... Alright, next vocabularies in descriptive text is face. What are the vocabularies in the descriptive text that we can use is the face. How do like someone that you want to describe in the face, like he has black hair, or he has black eyes, and brown eyes maybe. That is for example, the face characteristic in description text. Next vocabularies is about the skin or the color of the skin. There is various of the color of the skin, like black, chocolate, white, and so on, that we can use in descriptive text. And the last one is, and the last vocabularies that we can use in description text is how to describe hair, because there are a lot of hair. There is various kind of hair that we can describe, like curly, and so on and so on, and it is have a different color for any kind of ethnic. That's why we can use the hair to describe someone. Well, next I will give you example about the descriptive text, and we are going to discuss that, and we're going to practice that. Check my next video. Alright, this is the one of the example that we can use. I think you are familiar with the Mark Elliott Zuckerberg, or we know who is the founder of the Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram. Seperti yang bisa kita lihat di sini sudah dianalisis. Paragraf pertama merupakan identifikasi, yang mana mengenalkan seseorang tersebut secara umum terlebih dahulu. Kemudian di paragraf kedua dijelaskan secara lebih rinci lagi tentang Mark Zuckerberg. Contohnya, dia mempunyai body atau tubuh sekitar 170 cm dan seterusnya dan sebagainya. Kemudian bisa kita lihat juga di sini terdapat unsur kebahasaan yang bisa kita lihat. Yang pertama, simple present tense. Contoh simple present tense yang bisa kita temukan di paragraf tersebut adalah he is the co-founder of Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg has married to Priscilla Chen, etc. Kemudian kita juga menemukan adjektif atau kata sifat seperti tinggi, merah, biru, dan seterusnya dan sebagainya. Kemudian kita juga bisa menemukan kata keterangan atau adverb pada paragraf tersebut, yang mana di situ menerangkan waktu dan tempat. Contohnya adalah tanggal 14 Mei 1984 di New York, United States of America. Well, I think that's all about the example that I can give to you about description text. Next, we are going to practice it, and I need you to answer some of question. And here is the question. And I need you to write down about your simple description. It is up to you. You want to describe your friends, your parents, sister or brother, whoever you like. Please just mention or describe someone, not animals, not things. I just need that you describe someone with all the vocabularies that you know and what we have learned about. I think that's all for today. Thank you for the learning process, and I hope I will see you next week. Thank you. Alright class, you have seen the last video, right? In the last video you heard that you will do the exercise. Well, my apologies because I'm not give that exercise, people. Well, I will give you the exercise now, and you can check my next video, and I will explain what is your exercise in more details, what you to do with the task or the exercise. Please, what's the next video? Alright, here is the example, not the example, but this is the exercise or the statement that I need you to analyze, like what we have done before. Read this text carefully and identify what are that you need to find out in the exercise next. It is the important text that you need to write carefully, because in the exercise next you will answer some question. That is, all of the answer is contained in this paragraph. This text is about William Henry Bill Gates too, and you can find about him more in the Google. Alright, here is the exercise. Number 1, please mention the identification of this text. It is mean you need to analyze the text, which one is the identification, like we had learned before. And the second one is, what is the social function of this text? I had explained before what is the social function of the descriptive text. So if you not listen carefully when I talking and when I giving material, it is your fault, not mine. And the third one is about how old is he. You can find that answer in the text. And number 4 is, where does he come from? Well, the answer you can find that in the text also. And the last one, how does he looks like? Well, that answer is, can you find that too in the text. And the next, I need you to write down about your simple describe person. Yang mana berarti saya membutuhkan Anda untuk menulis teks Anda sendiri yang tentang menggambarkan seseorang. Terserah Anda hendak menggambarkan siapa, contohnya teman Anda, sahabat Anda, orang tua, saudara laki-laki ataupun perempuan, adik Anda atau tante, ponakan, terserah Anda, siapapun yang hendak Anda gambarkan. Namun harus sesuai konteks, seperti yang telah kita pelajari sebelumnya, yang terdiri dari structure generik, kemudian unsur kebahasannya juga terpakai, serta vocabulary apa yang akan Anda gunakan, maka akan saya nilai di tugas akhir Anda nantinya. Well, I think that's all about the exercise for today. I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you and bye-bye. Alright, I think that's all about the learning process for today, and I hope you can remember and know what are the vocabularies, linguistic elements, and also the generic structure in description text. and I hope that you can remember what you have learned about that. And I think that's all, and I hope I can see you next week. Thank you and good morning. Bye bye.